I'm Jax. Becky naman.
This is not a sponsor, guys, since Chinese New Year is near. So I will tell you what is Hopia. What is a Hopia, Jax?
Hopia is a mooncake-like pastry filled with many different flavors.
So we have 14 flavors of Hopia here, 4 flavors of Decoy rolls, and 3 flavors of Mochi over here. So Jax, are you excited to eat your Hopia?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think I've ever actually had Hopia before. I don't think I've actually had Tikoy roll. I've had pineapple cake and mochi when we were in Taiwan, but everything else, yeah, it's the first time. I see a lot of ube, I see normal things like custard and buko, but then there's things I really don't look forward to, like mungo and durian.
So guys, are you ready? What are we waiting for? Happy watching! So guys, let's get started. Our first one is Decoy roll. So in one pack, there's a 4 piece of Decoy roll. So guys, the first one is Decoy roll plain.
Yeah! Yes, inside the plain, there's glutinous rice, flour, delicious mung beans, vanilla and water, which in itself doesn't sound too bad, but again, not a huge fan of beans in a dessert, but let's see how it goes. I don't know if you can see too much there because it's small, but yes, I have no idea what I'm in store for.
There's a filling inside, guys.
Very chewy.
Plain. You like it?
It's not bad after the first hit of flour and the extra chewiness. Maybe it's too big, the amount we actually had, but yeah, it tastes right. It doesn't taste like beans. It kind of tastes similar to a mochi, but it's just got a bit of flour. You do get a tiny bit of the beans, but aside from that, yeah, nothing unpleasant yet. It's nothing like a durian's going to be. So, yes, the next
one is the Decoy roll sesame.
Yes. So with the sesame, looking at the ingredients, it's very similar to the last. I think the only difference with the sesame is the sesame seeds, and I think the outside is the same, but looking at the videos you've seen earlier on, the filling is actually exactly the same inside. So it's really just the casing of these which varies from one to another. So.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's actually better. It's not as chewy. It actually, yeah, that one actually tastes a lot more like a mochi. It's not as chewy like the very first one was. It has probably a more pleasant taste, the sesame one. So yeah, good stuff. So the next one we're going with is
Decoy roll pandan.
Yeah! So yes, as the last one, very similar ingredients. The only difference is the pandan extract, which I guess is really just going to be the outside there. So yeah, it's still covered in the same flavour as before, but yeah, the only difference I think is just the flavour on the outside there.
Okay guys, take it and cheers. Smell like pandan.
Yes, it's chewy like the first one. Yeah, so it's chewy like the first one, but I think the pandan flavour is more pleasant than just plain. I mean, the plain one there, it just kind of tasted like flour when I first ate it, but at least the pandan actually does taste like pandan.
Yeah, this tastes like pandan, right? And lastly but not the least, our last Decoy roll is peanut.
Yes! So with the peanut one again, pretty much the same ingredients as the previous one. The only difference though, it's actually covered in, looks like crushed peanuts, and I'm going to guess the outside filling has got a different taste as well.
Correct. You need to poke it, guys, and then cheese.
Yeah, so it's actually quite chewy than say some other ones. Yeah, the peanut taste itself is quite nice. I mean, I have to say, but I think the favourite of mine is actually the sesame one here. I mean, it just wasn't as chewy as the rest and had probably similar nut taste to peanut, but yeah, I think it's just more pleasant not having to chew as much, and you don't kind of have the flour taste as those ones there.
Would rate it.
Oh, if I was to say, I don't know, out of 5, but...
Which one is the top 5? We have 4 guys, so only
Oh,
top 4.
yeah, the top one, I'd probably say the sesame, then the pandan, maybe the peanut, and the tikoy. I mean, I like the sesame one, but I think that it's not really much for taste. I think it's more the consistency. It wasn't as overly chewy compared to some of the others. And I think the pandan has just got, I like that flavour itself. I mean, the flavour of these two are actually very similar. It's more, I think I like the consistency of the sesame one. And nothing too bad about the plain one, but I think it was really chewy and it kind of had that flavoury taste, which I think is still on the little plate there.
Yeah, correct indeed.
Ayan.
Guys, so let's get started. We have 14 flavors of hopia here. So the first one is...
we've got custard hopia, we've got hopia ube, buko custard hopia, we've got ube pastillas. Again, I'm reading upside down here, so I might be a bit hard. Hopia buko pandan. We've got custard hopia, but with ube. That one there looks ube lanka. Hopia kundal, which is winter melon cake. We've got ube queso. Hopia mongo. That is mokipia, I think, but ube mokapano.
Kapuno.
Yes, that one. Hopia Mungo Supreme with salted duck egg, and as you might see from a video later on, that actually is a small duck yolk in there. And the second last is Hopia Durian, which I don't look forward to. I've already smelt it, and it does smell like durian. And hopefully to end on a high note, we do have the special one here, and that's the brownie Hopia.
Yeah, the brownie hopia. So guys, are you ready? Jams, are you ready now?
Yes, I haven't had any afternoon snacks, so yeah, let's dig in.
Okay guys, our first hopia
Is custard
hopia.
And by the looks of it, actually looks alright. It's quite soft, and it looks like the custard you'll have in any other type of cake, I guess. So, dig in. See, it's very soft, so big. Cheers. That's all. Yeah, very soft. Yeah, from what I've eaten so far, it's very nice. Yeah, I don't know what to compare it to, but no, it's very nice. So
You like it?
I'm glad we started off with one of the best ones, and we'll see how we go as we get to the very end. So the next one we have.
Hopia ube!
So yes, if you don't know what ube is, it is purple yam cake. So like a purple sweet potato. So you may think, yeah, sweet potato's not going to be very nice, but it actually is quite sweet once you add a bit of sugar to it. Yeah, it tastes like ube. Yeah, not as soft as the first one because it's not custard, but no, yeah, quite nice. Yeah, I'll definitely eat that one again. So, coming up next, we have the buko custard hopia. From what I remember cutting into it, it looks like it's very similar to the normal custard hopia, but it says filled with real coconut meat. So you might not be able to see that from that far away. But yeah, guessing it's going to be very similar to the first custard hopia, but again, it will probably have like slivers of coconut flesh on the inside. You finally eaten?
Yeah.
So again, this one will be quite soft.
Soft, like the custard hopia, guys. Cheers! There's taste of buko inside.
No, again, well and there, very nice. It's got the same taste of a hopia, but you do get the taste of a buko sort of come through at the end. So yeah, very nice. I'll definitely buy that one again as well. You finish that one, or am I eating too fast?
You're eating too fast.
My apologies. So while you get your composure back, I'll talk about the next one. We have ube pastillas. So don't know if you can see from the picture from this far away, but it's actually got like two, I guess, flavours on the inside. You can maybe see the pastillas at the top there. You got ube in the middle. To be honest, I don't even know what a pastilla is. Do you know what a pastilla is?
Pastillas?
Yeah. Is it a type of candy or?
I think it's like a smooth sweet, the one with the wrapper. It's like
Oh, okay, so it's a sweet. Okay. because yeah, I mean, from Australia, a pastilla is normally like a soft candy, and then it's like coated in sugar.
Coated with sugar. And
Okay, maybe it's similar
in
then.
a colored one.
Okay.
Correct? Correct,
Yes.
guys?
So ube pastillas.
Ah.
Yeah, so this one's not as soft as the last one.
Ang laki naman nito. Ano? Make
Yes,
it
yes, you can make it half.
Okay, make it again. And cheese. There's something inside. And it smells like pastillas too.
Yeah, so it tastes similar to the ube one, but obviously it's got the taste of the pastillas. Again, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, it's got like a sweeter taste that's sort of around the outside of it. So yeah, again, nothing offensive. Still don't look forward to those ones at the end, but yeah, still quite pleasant. I did sort of order these from maybe the most, I don't know, let's say entry level to maybe the most acquired taste at the end, and maybe finishing off with the best one at the end there. But yeah, so far nothing bad. So next we have the Hopia Buko Pandan.
Yeah!
Yep, that's kind of what it is. So looking at the picture and from cutting inside, you have the normal wrapper on the outside, or the pastry. Inside you've got the sweet, what do they describe it as here? It actually says screw pine leaves cake. Not quite what a screw pine is. I'm not sure if that's a bad translation or if that's actually what a pandan is. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. Remember we had the tikoy roll before? Yeah,
It smells like pandan.
yeah, the pandan actually is quite a nice taste. So
Correct.
here we go again.
Ayan.
Seems quite dense, but cheers.
Well, the smell is not too strong like the one in Decoy roll earlier. Decoy roll smells, guys, the pandan of Decoy rolls very strong, not like this one is
Yeah, not bad. Again, the pandan, it's not so sweet, and it's probably not as strong as what you probably come to expect when you eat pandan. Again, nice. Yeah, nothing bad. So next up we have the custard hopia with ube. So this is actually going to be, I don't know what I'm really in for here. It looks like it's got the filling of ube. It might have the consistency of the custard, so it's hard to know if it's going to be hard or soft. I mean, by the looks of it, it looks quite soft. So yeah, it might be just like a custard that has got maybe some ube flavour in it. So yeah, should be quite nice. You can put your back now, or are you still chewing there?
Not yet, yeah.
Still chewing. Okay. Yeah, after eating the
This one is
sort of
very
the
nice.
4 tikoy and half of, I guess, all these, it's going to be a lot of work.
Yes.
Cheers.
Very soft. This one is like same of this one, but with color and flavor also.
Yeah, it's got the ube flavour, but the good thing is, yeah, it's not as dense as just like the straight ube. It's yeah, I mean, you can see the fact I was actually able to cut it in half with a toothpick, but it's quite nice. Again, it kind of tastes similar to just the normal custard hopia, but it's got like the ube sort of through it. And just so you know, I don't know if you can actually see inside, there's actually 4. There's 4 in each, so there's 4 hopias in each packet here, so it's actually quite a lot. And Indaynamo Simama is going to be very happy. We're not going to eat all these ourselves. We'll be gifting them on. So yeah, we're not going to be too full by the end of this.
We will give away to my mom.
Yeah, or maybe the building security here as well. So yeah, we're not going to eat all this. We'll be giving it away.
Yeah, baka naman.
So next one we have the ube
combo ube langka.
Yes. So
I think this is 2, guys, because it's combi. So combi means it's 2 inside, 2 filling, the langka and the ube.
So you might be able to see from the photo there, or from video, you can actually see the 2 tones. So it's actually, I guess, half lanka and half ube. What is lanka? I mean, I've seen it in the turon, but
Jackfruit.
it's like a jackfruit, is it? Okay. So yes, are you ready for the next one? I'll see if I can give you half.
Can I have Boo-boo, can I have half, please?
Let's see, the only thing is, we're cutting in half, you're not going to get as much. Oh, actually, it's easy to get through. Yeah, you should get both some hopia, sorry, not hopia. You get some lanka and ube in about half there. So I'll be a pig and I'll eat the half one, and I'll get the both there. And if you grab,
This is mine.
that's for ube. That's from a previous one. That's this one. Sorry, confusing. There you go. If you grab this one here, you should get both flavors. Yeah.
food one. The langkagan and the ube.
Yeah, I think it depends on what side, because it's pretty much half-half. I think depending what side, like you bite first or you start chewing first, you kind of get that flavour hit. Yeah, you can definitely taste the lanka. I got the lanka first, and then I got the ube straight after that. So again, it's quite dense. Wouldn't say it's my favourite, but again, nothing bad. Again, that's probably just my own taste, but no, it tastes alright. Starting to get to the home stretch, so again, still okay over here, and over there, yeah, I'm not looking forward to them at all. So the next one we have here,
The Hopia kundo.
which is the winter melon cake. Again, I'm not too sure what winter melon is. Do you know what winter melon is?
Winter melon.
Yeah, winter melon. I know they've got like, was it winter melon tea? Or you can get it as like a flavour in bubble tea, but I'm not too sure what it actually is.
I'm not sure too.
Yeah.
They have sesame outside.
Yeah, I think out of all the ones here, this is the only one that's actually got like, apart from a brownie band, it's actually the only one that's actually got like a different sort of outside casing, which is wrapped in sesame seeds. So again, I think it looked, from my memory, it looked dense when I went to cut into it. But yeah, let's see. Again, I have no idea what it's gonna taste like. Again, I've had it in tea, but I don't think I've really sort of had it by itself. Wyatt, you want the half again? Let's see how I go here.
Yes.
Oops.
Yes. Oops.
You destroyed my
Salad.
Hopia kundol.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean at the beginning you get the sesame taste. Yeah, as you get through it, I don't really know what the sort of flavour is. It's not super sweet at all. It's nearly on the savoury. Again, I'm not quite sure what winter melon is. Yeah, I don't know if it tastes like. I don't know what I even liken it to. It kind of tastes. It's not my favourite. Again, it's probably maybe because it's not as sweet. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, like a potato or something. It's a bit weird. Again, I don't know if it actually tastes like a potato. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head what it actually has the taste of. Maybe I'll go for this little part that Indaynamo destroyed of my original one.
There's something small when you bite it, guys, inside, and there's a feel talaga siya.
Yeah, I don't know what I really like it to. Again, it's nothing like the first ones here. It's not overly sweet. Yeah, it must be like maybe like a local taste. Because I mean, with Western desserts, usually it's always like a very sweet, sugary taste. And there it's more the ube queso. So as with, I think there's the one over here with the lanka, you can't have the half ube there, then you have the queso there. Again, from the, I guess, a Western point of view, we really don't use cheese for dessert, but I know it's very popular here in the Philippines with your cheese ice cream and peachy peachy with cheese. It's actually its own taste. Again, for I guess from coming from Australia.
Philippines love cheese.
Yeah, from Australia, I guess cheese is usually something you melt. You might have on like a cracker or something. It's usually not a dessert. I don't think there's really any kind of sweet cheeses that you actually use in a dessert format, really, apart from.
I'm almost full, guys.
So we've still got 5 left. Make sure you save room for the durian. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, so that one there's got a bit of ube on the
This
top.
one?
Yeah, that one there.
Cheese.
It's very dense, that one.
It tastes like heavy one.
Yes, very heavy again. No, yeah, it's not terrible, but again, I think that's. Yeah, I think coming from, I guess, my own sort of taste and palate, I'm not a huge fan of cheese. Again, some people may like it, but I think it's maybe the taste and also just the denseness of the queso. It's not something I'd actively go out and buy. How about yourself? I mean, do you like the flavour of the cheese, or is it more just the denseness that you're not that excited about?
No, I feel like it's very heavy, and aside from the ube is heavy, right? And
Yeah.
then make it much with the cheese.
Yeah, so especially by the time we've eaten this many so far. Well, at least the next one looks soft, but again, I've kind of been starting to dread these ones, but we have the Hopia mungo, which, for the uninitiated, mung beans cake. Again, I think that's the mung bean taste, I think is very popular in Asia. Are you a fan normally of mungo?
Yeah, I love mungo.
Okay, well this one should be a walk in the park for me. I don't know, I think I've had red bean a lot, and it kind of has the consistency of, say, baked beans, and I'm not a huge fan, but maybe with a bit more sort of sugar map through it might be okay.
I think mungo is their first product of Hopia.
Oh,
Before
okay.
anything, and then the next one is the red bean. We don't have red bean mongo, guys, because out of stock.
Yeah, well, I mean, usually, I guess red bean and that is usually quite popular in Chinese desserts,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's red. Means red.
Okay, so let's try this one. I left them over here. Oh, yeah, so this one's only just one colour, there's no multiple colours.
Yeah,
That's
just
for you.
one like that. It's
There you
okay,
go.
thank you.
Okay, it's a struggle.
It's red.
Cheers. Slowly, man, it's a mouthful. Yeah, so the mungo one there, while eating it, it did coat the top of my mouth. Again, I think it's just not something I fully enjoy, like the bean taste. Yeah, again, it's not terrible. I mean, I think we're getting towards the terrible end of it at the end there, but yeah, for now, I don't think that's actually, it's not terrible, but yeah, not something I'd race to get as opposed to the ones at the start here.
Yes, correct, guys.
It's like I remember.